All right. We are live at 5 with the boys. We're going to be talking about some new construction. Let me pull up the chat here, make sure we don't miss anybody. We already got Stanton in here. Made it a little early today. We might have been a tad bit late. We're not going to tell you what happened there. Good evening from Michigan, Lake Alfred. All right, so with that being said, since we already have some people pouring in here, and I also have added my personal YouTube channel, so I don't know if they're going to be coming in live or not. I'll kind of let them know throughout the live that, hey, welcome to the team's channel here. But with that being said, let's go ahead and guess our places right now. So we're going to do 3 places. I'm going to do 4 just because, I'm just trying to win at everything. So I'm going to go. You go, Corey. You go.
Wow.
Go for it.
Okay.
You go, Corey.
Yeah, good start, buddy. Good start. All right. So we're going to go West Coast, and I'm going to go Washington.
So broad.
Well, you want me to go city? Okay, Seattle. We'll go Seattle. Go. We're going to go Chicago.
Come on, bro.
And then we're going to do one
you
international.
You got to say Southside Chicago, man. You got to dive in.
Southside. All right, Southside. And then we're going to go one international this week. One international. And I'm going to say we're going to get somebody from Mexico.
Wow. I like it. All right, you ready for mine, Chris? I'm going to cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
We're Poon, Indiana. Okay. We're going to go Frederick, Maryland. Shout out to my Frederick, Maryland people. We're going to go Cooper City down in Fort Lauderdale. I always got to do a South Florida one. And then Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
What you got, Chris?
Creative.
I've got, so I got Cardiff, Wales International.
Boy, ChatGPT at his finest right there, huh? No, I'm messing with you.
Hey, I've been to Cardiff, Wales now.
Okay. Touche.
I got Odessa, Florida.
Okay. Kept the crib.
Then I got Forest Hills in Queens, New York.
Hey, so we also have to make sure, like, moving forward, we shout out or say, hey, there's going to be somebody watching from one of these communities, right, that we talk about all the time. So I'm going to go Ridgeview in Claremont, that we're going to have a client watching from Ridgeview, Claremont. What about you guys? And then we'll get started.
All right, I got one from Murata. We got someone from Murata watching today.
Murata Lagoon, the old stomping ground?
That's it. The Lagoon.
I got Silver Lake.
Okay, cool. Silver Lake and Lake Alfred. So if you guys come in here, let us know where you're watching from. Hit the like button. This week, what you guys are going to be getting, make sure you're subscribed. We're going to be doing 2 community breakdowns in Auburndale, Florida. Both communities are going to have no CDD. One of them is going to have, it's going to be gated with some Lakeview opportunities in there. So make sure you subscribe. So 2 community breakdowns in Auburndale, Florida this week. Both of them no CDD. And then we're also going to be talking about a community in Mount Dora and showing you an available opportunity. Okay, I want to show everybody this right here. Just kind of a sneak peek. All right. So Sullivan Ranch in Mount Dora, we're going to be showing you an opportunity within the community. Corey, wanted to get your thoughts on this community here. We're just going to show you a little bit of the shots, okay?
My thoughts. These are my first impressions.
First impressions from Corey.
Yes, exactly. And it really comes down to like the feel that you get when you drive into these communities.
Boy.
Looking at this drone shot.
All we need is a long neck dinosaur to pop out right now. This is like Jurassic Park at its finest.
It is, and it looks like they have huge lots. It looks like there's a lot of mature landscaping, conservation. It looks beautiful already, but it's when you drive through these communities, you get a certain feel, and this kind of gives you that like open, airy country feel right here.
Dude, so just a little sneak peek. I'll kind of give you guys some. Let me put my phone on silent here.
Wow.
Some of these shots here. If you guys don't know Mount Dora, there's a lot of topography. Like take a look at this shot. Like there's homes way up this hill, big retaining wall over here. Let me give a few more.
Second highest peak in Florida over here. Second highest elevations in Mount Dora.
If you had an entrance like this to your community.
Inside the community? Come on
inside of your community. So we're going to be showing you an available opportunity in there this week. So make sure you're subscribed. 2 community breakdowns in Auburndale, Florida, no CDD. And then we're showing you this community in Mount Dora with an available opportunity in there. With that being said, today we're going to be looking at some move-in ready homes. Let us know where it is that you guys are watching from, and we do appreciate it. All right, Corey, where we start? What are we starting with?
So we're going to start with an opportunity that we were showing last week, still on the market, still one of the best deals available.
Number 12?
Slide 12, Chris. We got
Slide
it.
12.
That's it. Slide 12. This is a Taylor Morrison home in the Auburndale area. We sell a lot of homes in this community. Builder does a great job. This one's going to have almost 2,400 square feet, a flex room, gourmet kitchen. This one's still available?
Bro, still available.
One of us
and
supposed
check
to
this
buy
out.
this?
Check this out. Check this out. They raised the price on it. They raised
the price.
Actually, so we
Not
actually had a
surprised.
few of you guys out there that have reached out, because this is number 12. If you want more information on this home right here, 863-225-0060. And all you do is text the number 12. We had a few people reach out. Situation wasn't ready for them at the time, but they raised the price on this home, actually.
Yeah.
So the price is raised, but we've still put it inside of our cap strategy, and we see somewhere around $50,000 in savings whenever we calculate everything together. Chris, what do you
Awesome,
think?
Chris. You know.
Yeah, I'm shocked that a home site like this is still available. I mean, when we talk about like in the future being able to sell your home, like this isn't something that you can find anywhere. If you look back a few weeks ago to my initial reaction, I was over here like jaw dropped, just like, damn, the price is crazy.
Yeah. So LVP flooring, gourmet kitchen. It's a large single story home. Corey, what's the square footage of it?
It's almost 2,400 square feet. And I think the garage is almost 90 feet long. So you can, like we said, start a Toro business in this driveway.
All right,
here.
that's what Chris said. He said Turo business.
Yeah, Toro.
So available still in Auburn. Now, this community, they're somewhat closing out. They have about 20 homes left. Now, I must say, there are some other lots in this community that are pretty damn cool. None of them topping this, but there are some that are pretty cool. So some people are probably kind of taking those up or jumping towards those. But if you want more information on this home here, 863-225-0060, and just text the number 12, and we can get this. Look at this sink.
It's a well-designed home. You got crown molding on the cabinets, the gourmet kitchen, the undermount lighting. This is well done.
Oh, there's pantry.
Hey, we got Laguna Bomba in the chat.
Laguna Bomba.
Laguna Bomba.
You gotta introduce Chris to Laguna Bomba.
One day, Chris, you gotta graduate to get to Laguna Bomba. Man, the good old times. But no, so Taylor Morrison product, level 2 out here, level 1 with some of the obvious like spec homes that they're building. Somebody says shout out from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey, Chris.
Ooh.
I don't think any of us hit Pittsburgh.
Nope. That would have been a good one for me.
I appreciate you for stopping in. Let me know what you guys think about this. I don't know. Do you guys have any? Let's critique it, right? Like my critique to this home would definitely be the backyard space, right? The backyard space is a little tight, as you can see. The compromise to me with having that large side yard space and that lake. Oh, dude. And I know we talk about this every time. But these
pocket doors.
Yeah.
I know you saw it too. Yeah, the pocket slider doors, when it just opens up, you get that indoor-outdoor living.
Now, I would have loved for this to be on the water, right? Like that's some of the things like pocket door just
But
to
here's one thing you can
wall.
do. If you don't want to have the pool, you can just do more concrete and do the bird cage all around that. And then
you're not doing a pool back here, dude. That's something that we need to think about. You're not doing a pool back here. You're not doing a pool back
No,
here.
you're not. But I mean, this community in particular does have a pool with no CDD fees.
No
so
CDD.
you can take a quick walk down to your pool and just like I said, kind of extend that to be like a living space. You put couches out there, a little fire pit, put a TV out there. Even if you don't want the pool, you still can extend it indoor, outdoor living. We're coming right into that time of year.
Chris, do you hate this home because it's a single story home?
I don't. I think you're trying to convert me, but I'll tell you one thing though. 2,500 square feet on a single story. I'm gonna have to run laps to go from the front door to the back pantry. I'm running laps to get to the back.
Dude, this is this driveway's. Look at this. It even has like a shark fin on the driveway here. It's like so unique. They're just like, we've never built one like this. Just slap another driveway on it, and we don't care how it connects. But this right here, I mean, just imagine coming home, having a glass of wine or whatever, and then fishing if you have kids or whatnot. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so if
that's
anybody
good.
wants more information on that home there, 863-225-0060, just text the number 12, and we will get you all of the information. Somebody says, in Crystal River, looking to move to Polk County. I remember you in our comment section, and if I'm right, you sold a home in Crystal River. You were selling a home in Crystal River, and I think it was on the water. I was mad. I was jealous. I wanted to see that home there. Let me know how that's going. Lewis says, what's happening, guys? All the way from Chicago. Corey knew that was coming. Corey hit that one right there.
Over there, yeah. There we
All right,
go.
so if you guys want to shop for new homes, go to morefla.com. You just scroll all the way down right here to new home search. You just type in the area that you want to look in, and you'll be able to shop just like this. We have a lot of price drops. Corey, what is going on with the price drops? Why are we seeing this? Although the home that we just took a look at increased the price, why are we seeing some price drops? Why are we seeing so many?
I would think it's a buildup of inventory, and then also we're coming into that time of year where the builders are trying to unload all of their move-in ready homes, everything that they have to pay the carrying cost on, trying to get all of those numbers for their investors. A lot of these builders are working through investors, so they have to reach certain goals and margins, to get the next year. So we're seeing price drops. Let's sell everything. Let's give incentives. Let's get the add-ons. And we always see our best deal of the year right around the last quarter.
Oh, speaking of deals of the year, Chris, I know you probably can attest to this. So we just released a video last week, right? And Corey had this huge deal that he helped somebody out with, right? And the circumstances just worked out to be in our favor, right? Where it was the last home in the community. It fell through. The builder's already not even in there anymore, right? They're not even in their model home anymore. They're elsewhere. Yep. So anytime somebody wants to look at the home, they have to drive to the community, show the home, and then leave and start focusing on the next project that they were trying to do. Either way, we took great advantage of that. Now everybody wants $200,000 off of a home, thanks to Corey, right? Thanks to Corey. But that's not always the case. So Corey, let everybody know that just was something that can happen. We took advantage of it, but it doesn't. Every home you can't get $200,000 off.
And it was a client that reached out early. He wanted to buy in the summertime, but he reached out early to us so we could take advantage of opportunities that come to the market like this one did. But it's all situational. It's per the builder. It's per the last home, depending on the area. A lot of different factors come into play when we get these deals. But if you reach out early enough, we can go through all the available opportunities throughout Central Florida and kind of give you suggestions of areas to live in. But I had to even remind one of our clients this weekend, I'm like, part of getting a good deal is getting the home you want. Sometimes it's just not if you see a beautiful home and a beautiful lot, everyone probably sees it just as you do. And the builders, if they're selling a lot of homes, they don't always have motivation to give us better deals because they're like, we'll wait this weekend and sell it at our price and on our terms. So sometimes it's about just getting the home before somebody else. And if we can get you the right home and it's a tight situation or it's selling a lot, then, so part of the deal is getting a great home too that you love.
Chris, have you been having to clean up after Corey's deal and educate everybody on I know we did the $200,000 deal of the year and
yes.
Okay, talk to us, man. What's been going on? Educate the people.
Yeah. Corey's setting the standard, and at the end of the day, if those opportunities are available and it meets your needs, we will take advantage. But ultimately, as you said, $200,000 may potentially come with compromises because that was just a situation that worked for one of our buyers and it worked for them. But sometimes when you get $200,000 off and you're getting a home at that price point, sometimes you might be making some compromises inside of the home because you have that situation has to work for you, where sometimes it may not work for every single buyer. So a great deal comes in many different ways. For example, getting a home released, a specific home site that's released, that's non-duplicatable, things of that nature. But we're also working with a ton of buyers that have homes to sell, and being able to get contingencies in place that protects your money, where most builders aren't willing to do home to sell contingencies and stuff like that because they understand that they have a little control over those variables. Getting contingencies in place sometimes are fastest to being able to get a great deal for you, those of you that are watching.
Yeah. So I know we shout the number out, right? And sometimes we just hey, this whole deal all in all was $200,000, right? But there's so many other ways to save, right? And in our cap strategy, the reason why it's a formula is because terms is, to me, one of the most important parts of the deal, especially if you have an asset somewhere else. Or, when you start putting money down and you start putting $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 down that you can lose, we don't want you to lose that. So we negotiate for terms and make sure that you're protected and taken care of. So that was a great deal. Like, we would do that for any of you all out there. And if we see any opportunities like that, we're going to make sure that our active clients that we're helping out will be able to see that. Somebody says Stoutsville, Missouri. Thanks for checking in. Make sure you hit the like button here.
Man, that was on my list. I should have said that one.
Was it really?
Stoutsville, Missouri.
Bro, that is late. I was gonna say, dude, if that we're gonna have to audit you, bro. Like, okay, Corey, we're picking up on number 18. So here's a good one right here. Somebody says, not Ridgeview, but Chris helped us find a place in Wellness Ridge. Big shout out to you. Thank you for stopping in. All right, Corey, we're going to start on line 18. I want you to shout everything but the price, all right? For everybody that's in here right now, opportunity to win a $25 gift card to Amazon, all right? So whoever gets within $3,000 guessing price of the price of this home, you'll get a $25 Amazon gift card. I'm only going to give them the opportunity of the tour. I might give them like 30 seconds after the tour due to delays. But before we get started, what's the bedroom, bathroom, and square footage? This is in Eagle Lake, Florida. Bedroom, bathroom, and square footage, Corey.
Yeah, so this is going to be a smaller footprint, a 3-2. We got 1,487 square feet here. It's a 50-foot lot. And this is what we get a lot of calls for, because a lot of people are downsizing when they relocate to Florida. They're, coming into their retirement home, their forever home. And this is plenty of space. And when you get these new construction homes, you get a warranty on them. It just makes your living very simple when you come to Florida.
All right, so here we go. Guess the price. 3-2. What was the square footage again? I'm sorry.
1,500 square feet.
Okay. Guess the price. If anybody gets within $3,000 of the asking price, $25 gift card. I'll let you know at the end of the tour. Hop in here. Who the heck? All right, we already have somebody in here. Let's go. We have somebody at 369. 369. Come on in. Somebody at 321. Here we go. Got the insert. Got the tub. Undermount sinks. This is in Eagle Lake, Florida. You got somebody at $320,000. Let's take a look at the lot. The lot will tell it all. What if it's on this big lake? We have somebody at $289,995.
Oh, okay. That's a strong offer right there.
The 995 lets me know that you've been shopping for homes.
Yeah.
298.
Exactly.
So we got somebody at 298. We're gonna give you a few seconds after the tour.
Man, we auctioning off on this one.
Looks like a standard level 1 lot.
Yep, no covered lanai.
It won't drop your prices in here. $25 gift card if you get within $3,000 of the asking price. We're gonna let a couple more come in here. We got 287. You guys are getting lower and lower, man.
They're getting closer and closer too.
Oh crap, Corey. We're gonna get that 20. That 25. That 25's coming out of your pocket now. We're gonna let one more pop in here. We're gonna let one more pop in here as soon as the tour is done. All right, if something pops in late, we'll let them know. All right, so we have 317. We have another 290. Somebody said, wait, 290. All right, so let's see here. All right, so the asking, somebody says 375, so another 375. All right, I'm going to cut you guys off now, okay? So Corey, like, he's going to start pouring in here. 268,990 was the asking price. Now, this was, and I love you guys. I promise you, this is what we're going to start doing. Every single week, we're going to be doing this. I just think it's fun for you guys, right? Maybe we can get some sponsors in here. I think that we can get maybe some lenders and some inspectors to kind of sponsor some gift cards for our people too. But yeah, so Eagle Lake, Florida, we had somebody in here talking about living in Polk County. I don't know if this is a small home for you or a big home for you, but these are the perks to living in Polk County, right? Like you can get some affordability. Now, everything comes at a cost. You might be a little further from maybe a Publix or being near Disney at some parts of it, or maybe an airport. But if you're not into those things, you can find some affordability like this. Even better when you can find this on one of those one-off lots, right? The one that we showed before was in Polk County as well. That was a gorgeous lot. Loved it. Chris,
I think that's what we kind of see across Central Florida.
The deals on this builder right here, right? And you know this builder well. Like, what types of deals do we typically see? Like, how do we pinpoint them? How do we go after them? Like, is there a time of year? What time? Let's talk about that.
No, Q4, I mean, it's definitely that time frame, especially with this kind of builder. We've been able to secure extremely low interest rates, under 4 for fixed 30-year rates with this builder in the past, and being able to secure closing cost assistance. So, I mean, we're talking about the fact that we're able to secure those incentives for you, plus on top of a price point at $268,999. I mean, especially when many families are reaching out, checking in and inquiring about being able to get a turnkey all-in price under $2,000 a month. This could be a great option for you, because many families just take into account principal and interest, but don't take into account the other miscellaneous things that add up to what your true payment is. So again, there is homeowners insurance that is variable, can change year over year. So I always say, hey, if you can get a broker to be able to shop home insurance year over year, you can do that. Property taxes, which is a massive difference. Get yourself some representation, because sometimes the builders can present to you estimated property taxes with the land only.
Wait, hold on. Are you getting that at D.R. Horton right now? You trying to get at D.R. Horton right now?
No, I gotta call them out, man.
It's true.
I gotta call them out like that.
Oh, it's true, right? And you gotta imagine this, right? Like, they are gonna give you an estimate. They can estimate whatever they want to estimate on it, right? Especially if it's a newer community. That's when you really need to be on your P's and Q's. It's a little better when the community's a little more established, and they have all their people running into the model homes, and we can go on the property appraiser site and see what they're paying for taxes. But when it's a new community, and you run home and you're like, honey, we can get this home right now, and it costs us $5 a month for taxes. There's a problem. There is a problem. Big time.
That's it.
What do you got, Corey? Anything? Oh, no. Okay, so we were talking about the miscellaneous things that could run up your monthly bill, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about taxes, insurance. What are some other things that people might not think about?
Yeah, you got mortgage insurance. If you're paying a certain percentage down, you'll have to pay that up to 20% of the loan value. We're talking about HOAs and CDDs. And a lot of people get asked the question, will those fluctuate? Will it go up? I've heard their HOA went up $600. And there's different communities where things like this can happen. If you live in a community with 40 homes, just think of your HOAs being dispersed amongst 50 people as opposed to 4,000 homes. You're going to be paying at a higher rate. We also look at, is the community, like, just use one builder? Is it their community, Pulte build a Pulte community and then they're out? Or did the developer, is it a master plan community where they could add on to these things, where someone else is overseeing, not your builder, so they have less control of those fees and how they can go up or down? So we got the HOA, CDD, insurance, taxes, and one thing that we do is get the estimate from the builder before we move forward with our clients. We were talking to one of our clients today that has an offer in, and I said, we need to find out what because if it's a tight budget, then we need to know what those taxes look like on the assessed property, not just the land taxes. So it's something that we're looking into before we go ahead and move forward with accepting an offer on these homes. But we know what's exactly in there. We even have the lenders put in extra stuff, like your HOA is paid separately. Put it on the mortgage so we know everything that's being paid monthly.
I have a quick question for everybody in the chat. I feel terrible. I mean, obviously, like, it was good that maybe that home was a lot more affordable than you all thought it was going to be, but I feel bad that it's like I was dangling this gift card and nobody got it right. Should we do, on the last home that we're going to show today, should we do another gift card?
Yep.
Let me know.
Let
me know. Should we do another gift card?
We got to. I won't shout out the price early this time either.
My sister's condo in Daytona Beach went from $600 to $1,300 a month overnight. Are you talking about insurance? Are you talking about the fees in the condo? Holy cow! Not $1,300. I'm so sorry. $13,000 a month overnight, from $600 to $13,000. That is weird. Let me know if that was a
Yeah,
typo.
I want
That's
to know
weird.
more about that.
We need to write an article on that one. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. So let me know, guys. Should we do another gift card? I feel terrible, but it's good though. Everybody overshot.
I don't know if we say yes, then we might have to chip into the 25. So I don't know. Does it come with strings
Especially
attached?
Corey,
by
man.
any chance?
Corey over here. He's over here. Lower, guys. Lower. Hot, cold. Hot, cold.
It's all Christians.
Let me know in the comment section. If we can get 10 yeses, we'll run a gift card. If we can get 10 yeses, we'll run a gift card. Okay. Okay, so let's we only have one more. I don't want to run it until I get some opportunities on the she said double it. Double it on the gift card.
Double it
I
up.
was
Yeah, to
thinking,
be
I was
honest
honestly
with
thinking
you,
the same too.
What do you guys want to run? You want to run a $75 gift card?
Let's do it.
ooh,
Lewis says go ahead. We
do
just
it.
warming up. He's from Chicago too.
Yep.
yeah.
Give me
Someone's
everybody
about
hit
to
the
think
like button
quickly.
for me. Everybody hit the like button for me. If we can get the likes to where the views are at right now or close to it, we'll run a $75 gift card on the next one because we only have one more tour to show you unless Chris gets a text message from somebody regarding one that was available. It might be back. So let me know. Run them up.
Let me see.
Somebody says yes. Somebody says woohoo. While we wait on that, everybody hit the like button for me. What areas are you all considering? We see you guys in the chat all the time. We got Polk County. I know some of you are probably Orlando. Some of you are Tampa. Let us know. We're going to be – should we just go ahead and just say we're going to run the gift card?
Yeah.
All right, so $75 gift card on the next one. We need to huddle as a team real quick and say, okay,
what's the price?
What's the price or like how close do they have to get to the price? Somebody's already throwing out $315. All right, we got a new. We haven't even made it. We haven't even shown the home yet. Okay, we got to show the home. But I love it.
Unlimited guesses. I love the ambition.
I already purchased in Scenic Terrace. Very nice.
There we go.
Love it.
Should we name the area that we're gonna be into? Maybe
name the area. We have somebody Broward County in here. Let's go. I said Cooper City, but we're getting close. Go ahead, Corey. What's the area we're gonna be in?
Parrish.
Okay.
Parrish, Florida, which is just south of Tampa, about 45 minutes, maybe probably 30 minutes to Sarasota. Great location, 30 minutes to downtown St. Pete. We have a lot of families moving over that direction right now.
Okay. All right. So before we get started, Corey, what are the specs of the home? The video is, you got to bear with us too. Like these videos, they get submitted to us by some of the reps for these builders, and it is what it is. Sometimes you never know. We were talking about Androids last time, right? Then we start picking on like people with Androids.
I mean, that's probably what it is. Another Android over here. That's why it looks so
messed up. We love you guys. Whether you have Androids, iPhones, yellow books, house phones,
love your green
messages.
Love those green texts.
Okay, so one more time, hit them with the specs of the home, and we're gonna get started on we're gonna do $3,000 again. Within $3,000, if anybody guesses within $3,000 of the price of the asking price of this home, we're gonna go $75 Amazon gift card.
Let's go. So this one I'm very interested in because it's 3 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 2,200 square feet. So there's a lot of square footage in this home for only having 3 bedrooms. I bet they're really nice spaces. Covered lanai, den, office, screened in lanai, no rear neighbors, and this one's move-in ready. And it seems like they're gonna be paying all closing costs and giving you a very low rate as well.
All right, 2,200 square foot. 3, 2, 1, go. There may be a little bit of a delay. This is so this is 4 minutes and 18 seconds. So we're going to go to the length of the tour, right? And that gives you guys opportunities. We're going to go the length of the tour. There could be, because we're on a few platforms, 10, 20, 30-second delay. So we may go about 10, 20, 30 seconds afterwards, but you have plenty of time when you're watching this tour to go ahead and submit. If you get it within $3,000 of the asking price, $75 gift card, we're going to get $50 from Corey. We're going to get $20, $25 from Chris, and I'm going to be big chilling. I'm going to be big chilling. Get your prices in.
That's it. I'm going to come in on my burner account right now. I'm guessing the price on my burner.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So, dude, check this out. 3 bed, 3 baths. Right, 11 by 11 bedroom with an ensuite in there. So you got a full bathroom in there with a shower. The owner's suite is 14 by 15, and the other bedroom is 12 by 12, and it's also got a den. 13 by 11. So you got a flex space. So you can think of it as like a 4-3. But the lanai, the cover lanai is 25 by 9. Massive lanai.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We're gonna have to start cutting back on, like, let's just, we said the city here. Next we got to be like, okay, this distance to St. Pete, because technology nowadays, man, you can just type that stuff in, you might be able to get it.
Why is someone close already? I think someone might be close, Chris, and he's trying to run it already.
Make sure you drop your prices if you get within $3,000 of the asking price. $3,000 of the asking.
If someone was watching and they got my number, text me. I got you.
That's so messed up. That is that's insider access, man. We don't stand for that.
Hey, we got a good video coming out soon too about the importance of using a real estate team like us that vets through these sales reps and is able to work with the best one, because we had a bad experience with Johnny Boy's first day on the job, who gave us a lot of false information, and
oh man,
it's disappointing, But now that we've had the experience, we already know we get to the right person, and then you don't have to be walking in that door on Johnny's first day.
I talk about preferred sales reps, right, and the importance of having the right one. I think it's more important that you don't have the wrong one. Once again, I would rather have the mediocre sales rep than to have the wrong sales rep, to be honest with you, than to have the right sales rep, right? Like if you had opportunity, I'd be like anything but the wrong one could really, really, really mess things up for you. I mean, you're talking about putting money. Imagine putting money on the line in a community where you got false information from, right? Like maybe it's HOA, CDD, what's coming, what's not coming, what's being built behind you. That is terrible. That is terrible. Drop your prices in here. $75 gift card if you get within.
That's a nice patio.
It's a very nice
screened
patio.
in. It's got pavers. Yeah, that's a good space right there.
I mean, just looking at the floor here, right? Like they have the outlet in the floor. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see here. When we turn, I'll show you. Right? So they have.
I love the
outlet.
floor outlet.
Yeah.
Yep. We have a lot of people that are confused about that. I'm like, hey, it's for your end table that you put behind your couch. It's for your recliner that you
One
got
entry,
right there
by the way, everybody. One entry. I know last time we had people like, wait, I want to add another one. If you get within $3,000 of the asking price, Corey is going to buy you. No, you're going to get a $75 Amazon gift card. Drop them in here. Somebody says $290. Man, we spoil people, man.
Oh yeah, I know. The expectations are through the roof.
If it's $290, Corey will buy it.
That's
I'd
it.
buy it too.
One of us is going to buy it.
I don't care where it is.
This is the 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,200 square foot home. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,200 square foot. Drop your prices in here. We are giving away a $75 gift card to the first person. I should say that. The first person who gets within $3,000 of the asking price. And you got to be on live. I know there's going to be people on the rewatch that are, doing their thing.
That's why I come in with the burner account.
Dude, Corey, while we're doing that, man, there were some people on that $200,000 deal video that were absolutely hating.
What were they so upset about? Tell me.
There was one guy that's like, post the contract. You guys are lying. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, we don't know you. It's like,
he's jealous, man. Hey, he's a little salty. It's okay.
Someone said it's all cap. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, they're like, it's all cap. I called him Lil Man. So anybody in the comments
we
section,
have the spec sheet.
Lil Man.
We have the spec sheet with all the options from the builder, and it's priced out right to where exactly what we said. So we know what it was.
If
built
somebody
for,
says that's cap, that makes me feel good. Like if the deal's that strong, where people are like, "There's no way," come on, love it. Pour my tea. Pour my tea for me. Okay,
absolutely.
we're gonna let one more person enter within the next 10, 15 seconds, and then we're gonna stop and we're gonna talk about the price point. All right, I guess we're
nice
just gonna go ahead and
landscaping in this
stop
community
it.
too.
All right, drum roll, play. Let's look through. Can you guys see?
Yeah.
You guys can see the comment section?
Oh no, not the comment section.
Okay, cool.
No.
So the asking price, Corey, go ahead and tell them what the asking price was.
$438.
$438. Man, we have a $429. We have a
Ooh, so close.
368. We have a 387. Yeah, 438. We don't have any 438. We have a 450. Dang, I feel terrible. Do we have to add another 25 and do another tour?
There's one left. There is one.
Is
tour
there
left.
one left? No, no. Is it that
there's one left?
it doesn't
Yes,
look good? The tour doesn't look good.
I haven't seen this one, but we got a new one in today from one of our reps, and it's supposed to be
can you
improved.
Is it? Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right,
Well,
if
let's
you
try
want
it
more
out.
information
If it's
on
not,
this
then
home,
we'll put it on next week.
let's see, we got some comments in there. Somebody says crap. If you want more information on this home, text the number 863-225-0060 and text the number 19 if you want more information. This is in Parrish, Florida, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,200 square foot home. Text the number 863-225-0060. Text the number
Let's run
19.
the next one. Number 17.
Reach out to us, Brianna. Reach out to us if you could. She's asking about Sorrento, Florida. I won't shout out the exact community there. Apparently there's some lots that she likes. We don't want to start driving people over there. If you do have some questions about that, let us know. If you do have some questions about that, we'll look into it for you. We can. Okay, so Corey, were you able to see that last one?
You know what? I'm not able.
Is it the 1,800 square foot home?
It's the same floor plan we showed before, but I think the video might be improved.
Let's see.
We should try it out.
We may be doing
It's
another
popular
gift card.
floor plan.
Is it a popular floor? Is it number 17?
It's a very popular floor plan. Yes, number 17. It's one of my favorite single-story floor plans because it's got vaulted ceilings.
All right, so what do we? Let's first see.
All right, look at that. Sideways and everything, man.
Okay. Oh, you can't see it on your end. Okay, gotcha. All right, so should we do the $75 gift card again? Should we run it again?
100. Run it for $100, $2,000.
Brother, hold on. Phone number
$100. All from.
Hold on, we have somebody asking about the phone number. Phone number is floating above. It's 863-225-0060, or you can email us at team@morefla.com. We always have it above. Maybe, it gets cut off of a TV screen if you're watching it on a screen, but it'll always be in the description at the bottom as well. Okay, 863-225-0060. Lewis says, run it. So what are we doing? First, we got to agree. Corey, you throwing in the other 25? So $100 gift card?
That's it, man. That's it. $100.
Kathy says $100.
$2,000. $2,000 though. $2,000.
No, we're not giving away $2,000. Okay, it has to be within
$2,000. No. You got to be within $2,000. Yes, it'd be within $2,000.
You know what's such a tease? I feel like you guys are dangling the carrot, but making it a little unrealistic. It's got to be within $1 of the price.
$2,000 is kind of okay.
$2,000.
Stay out of this, Chris. Stay out of it.
All right, real quick. Let's answer a question real quick before we do it. So I think we're gonna go for it. You guys want to do? Let's do it. We're gonna do $100 gift card on the last one. Okay, if you guess within, we'll keep it $3,000. We'll keep it $3,000. Okay, if you guess within $3,000 of the asking price, but you gotta hit the like button for me. So if I see the likes run up real quick, we'll do it. With that being said, we already have people jumping in. We're gonna do a $100 gift card. Hold tight. I have a question that somebody has real quick. They're already throwing numbers out there. They have no idea. Okay, Josh says, "Hey guys, I'm looking to buy my first house around 380 if possible. Just a little scared. I keep hearing people say Florida market is crashing. So scared to do anything. I feel like a frozen deer." It's okay to feel the way that you are feeling. A few questions that I would ask you. Why are you moving to Florida, right? Are you trying to benefit from maybe an investment and you're like, hey, I want to live here for 2 years and then turn around and flip my home? Are you moving here for some other reasons? Because if you're going to be here for the next 5-10 years, I would say ignore all of that stuff. But if you're an investor that's trying to clip the market and kind of catch a spark, then maybe you want to do a little more research. Here's my thought on it all, right? We are definitely seeing a lot more opportunities in the market, right? So you're saying you want to buy your home for around 380 if possible. Go look at Corey's video last week where he ended up helping somebody buy a home for $200,000 less than the asking price, right? All I know is right now the iron is hot for opportunity, right? I'm not saying the iron is hot for investing and trying to flip, but we are a part of taking advantage of that market. The best way for me to explain it is I don't predict the market. I just see opportunity in the market, right? And if you can get a home for $200,000 off, which I should probably stop saying that, or $50,000 off, or, you know, we got the builders doing 360s for us and whatever they can do to, because they have a lot of inventory, that is the time to buy. Like I'm right now, and I don't know if you guys know this, I'm in the market for a truck, tax purposes. And when that lot is full of trucks, I want to buy then. But when there's 2 trucks on the lot, it is a lot more difficult, right? And right now we're seeing a lot of inventory on the market, especially with new construction, right? So there's opportunity there. I don't know if you guys want to chime in on that at all, but obviously, you know, doing a little bit of research, and I get it. There's videos out there all over the place with the flames, and you got DeSantis in the background, and Florida's going underwater. I understand that, but a lot of those people that are making those videos too are changing their tunes. I've been hearing the market in Florida has been crashing since COVID.
For 5 years.
5 years.
For 5 years. Exactly.
5 years.
Exactly. And it's like every year, if you waited and you waited and you waited and you waited, like you missed out on the equity. And it's like, how long are you willing to wait? That's the risk of not buying, is how long are you willing to hear this market crash is, you know, happening? But we're boots on the ground, and we see that the market moves here, and it has been moving throughout COVID, throughout the past 4 years, where other markets in different areas of the U.S. have been slower. Tampa has been, in Central Florida, has been moving.
Yeah, a lot. Chris, if you want to chime in on it, and then I'll say my last thing before we do this gift card. A lot of people just left out of nowhere, so they missed out on the gift card. That's going to help you guys out there. Chris, what do you got to say about that?
I think it's all about reassurance. You know, the question I have is location. I think location, like, look, my wife and I just went through the process of buying our first home recently, and
new construction home too.
Like, yes, and honestly, like I saw value at the price that I paid for the location that I'm in, for the home that I received. So yeah, 380K is a price point. Let's give you the reassurance to see the location that you're looking for first, and see if there's value in paying at that price at that home. And if you're looking to stay there long term, then who cares what the market's saying right now? Like, I saw value in paying this price for my home.
I agree. And what we're going to do is our best job on whichever direction you need to go into, right?
Right.
But my last little tidbit on it, I was giving the truck example about supply and demand, right? I've had people before where they dip their toes and they're just like, I don't know. I think the prices are going to come down a little more. I don't want to jump into it right now. And the way I view it is like, why don't we set the bar here, right? Like, why don't we I'm going to do it one more time, and this is my last time do it. Why don't, instead of waiting for this home to come down $200,000, why don't we just buy it $200,000 less? Like, why don't we just do that, right? And set the bar. Because that way I know that we've did it versus waiting around. And when things are supposed to get better, if better is what you guys are looking for, it's not fun. It's not fun. When there's two when there's 2 trucks on the lot, it's not fun, right? So that's just my thoughts on it. Like, once again, you got to still kind of dive in and do your own research. If you're moving down here or you're buying a home for reasons that are not you trying to clip the market, do it. There were people that were in 2020 that were just like, don't do it, and they made a lot of money. And I'm not saying that for you guys to clip the market and make money, but just don't listen to the masses. Try to find the opportunity. Okay,
That's it.
Okay, so here we go. God, that made a lot of people leave. You start talking the real truth, man. They're just like, oh, we got to get out of here. I was here for the gift card. $100 gift card, okay? $100 gift card if we get within $3,000 of the asking price. Corey, one more time, hit them with the specs of the home, and we're going to jump into it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this one. This is a 4-2 home, 1,850 square feet. It's got vaulted ceilings, covered lanai, and like most of the builders, they're taking care of that closing costs on the back end and giving that below market interest rate. So a great opportunity with this one that's going to be completed soon, but they also have some that are move-in ready if you need to move in 30 days.
You guys ready for it?
Let's do it.
Let's get it. We'll answer some questions after this, right? Win your gift card and then get your, there you go, Corey.
I had faith, man. I had faith. It's those androids, man.
We'll still give you guys opportunities, even with the Android shot. Oh yeah, location. Location. Is that Haines City or Davenport? Yep. Haines City.
This one is
Haines City.
This one's gonna be in Lawson Dunes.
Damn, brother. This man just wants to give away a gift card, doesn't he? Sorry guys, Haines City.
Go.
Haines City,
Go.
$100 gift card, $6,000 of the $3,000 of the purchase price. If you get within it, let's go. Let's go.
Yes, another one of those entry level builders, a local builders. They do adapt to the market. They've brought in Wesley Chapel. They're going to have gourmet kitchens now. They're doing some tile roofs, pavers driveways. They're
Well, we are
really
making it tough
upgrading
on
their
them,
homes.
aren't we, with this video?
Jeez, man, this one's hard to watch. But if
Hey,
anyway,
we
if
had
you could
somebody in
pause
the
it, you
video.
can
Hold
just see
tight. I
that
want to
this
see
room
that
is
again. Look at
full of
this.
lighting.
We had somebody running away. Here
Who
it
was
goes.
that? That was Aunt Susan.
Was it Aunt Susan? Oh, Aunt Susan. Get out of there, Aunt Susan. Okay.
Aunt Susan, look at her. She's like, she's gone. She's got wheels, bro. She ran a 40 right there.
Corey, one more time. Say the size of the home, the bedroom, bathroom, and square foot.
1,850 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, covered lanai, vaulted ceilings, huge pantry. We have a lot of clients that have purchased this home specifically for the flow, for the layout, for the designated spaces of dining room, living room, kitchen, big covered patio. It's definitely one of this builder's most popular floor plans.
4'2", 1,850 square foot.
Is that Haines City?
That's Haines City.
Haines City.
Right. Okay.
That's Haines City. We've pretty much taken you all to the home, right? We've given you the Google search. Copy and paste.
You're so close. They're so close right now.
Right? Copy. We'll get better at this. It may, we may have to give a few gift cards away before we're like, okay, cool. Let's, well, we are making it hard on you guys with this video. So,
nonetheless, it's still a great floor plan. I think it's one that we've sold all across Central Florida, from Tampa all the way through Orlando.
Gotcha. We're going to go through it one more time, and then we'll start answering some questions.
Yeah, I like the live time questions so people can really get a feel of how we operate. And these are typical questions that our clients reach out to us and have anyway. So we're kind of here to consult you through these problems.
All right, we're gonna put a pause. We're gonna put a stop to it. It looked like people have. Okay, we'll let a couple more come in. I know that there could be somewhat of a delay. We'll let a couple more come in. No, people, it's not your internet connection.
It's our internet connection.
It's an Android. It is an Android. There's nothing wrong with the Android. Let's see. What's the asking price? Corey, what number is it? 19?
17.
Is it 17? Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
By the way, if you want more information on this home, we can get you a better video on it. I promise you that. You just text the number 863-225-0060. You text the number 17. All right, we're going to put an end to it. Somebody says $1 million. All right.
Close.
The price, $322,999. So right around $323. Let's see if anybody. We have $326,850. Woo! Oh boy.
God.
We have $367, $340, $299. Yeah, we don't have anybody within $3,000. Nobody within $3,000. I promise you. Should we roll it over next week, though? Let's roll it over to next week.
That's it. You got to keep rolling it over. And just
we're gonna roll it over. We're gonna roll it over to next week. Let's see. I'm gonna go down some comments here that we've had. We had some good comments. 330, 322. Okay, cool. So, do you guys think the luxury market is tanking a bit more, or is it more sustainable? My thoughts on luxury is it's a niche market. Yeah. And location, right? It's niche to location. Some people, let's be honest, right? Are there luxury homes in Wesley Chapel? Yes. Are there some luxury homes that have a level 1 standard lot? Yes, right? Those types of homes that are a little more niche, they may sit around a little longer. But if you go into, let's say, Wesley Chapel again, and you're on a level 3 pawn lot, and it's a luxury home, that home is a little more compelling. My coach always told me this: if it's compelling, it's selling, right? And that's kind of the best way for me to explain this market. The homes that have the unique features and they're a little more compelling are selling. There are people out there that still think that they can get whatever they want to for their home, and they're learning a lot that it's not that way, right? So to answer your question, I don't want to say they're tanking, and the reason why I don't think they're tanking, excuse me for my voice here, but we're seeing too, when people don't like the price that they're getting, builders have to sell. They have to build and sell, right? They're in business. But when sellers are trying to sell their home and they don't see what they like, the reality of this is they are in the most affordable home probably that they're going to be in, even if they move up, right? So they just pull it off of the market. It's not like they are distressed sellers that are, losing their home or anything like that, right? So yes, we're seeing a lot of people testing the market. Yes, we're seeing a lot of homes coming off of the market, but we're not seeing a lot of foreclosures or people losing their home, right? Going underwater. That's just what I'm seeing. I don't know if you guys want to jump in on that.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Corey.
Yep, I would agree with Christian in the fact that we always say you got to have a nice lot, or you got to have that special upgrade in your home or a pool. Like pools are selling in the resale market, views are selling if you have a new construction home that's been duplicated many times in your community. So, like you said, when you walk into a backyard and you can feel the privacy, you can see the ponds, you see the birds, like those kind of views, like people love that. And those homes are moving a little bit quicker than if you just get the same floor plan that's been, like we said, duplicated 20, 30 times and you're neighbor to neighbor. So when we're looking at these homes, you can be neighbor to neighbor, but there has to be something still special about your lot or the upgrades in your home that's going to help resell in the future. And whether that's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, it's still going to matter just as much as your floor plan is.
Yeah, I think luxury, I think location may factor in a little bit more, because if you build luxury in an area that the market doesn't demand it, then whoever built that home is going to have a sense of urgency to sell it and cut their losses. So hence a price drop. But if it's built in a location that it's being requested and it's selling, as you said, it's compelling, it's selling. Like, I think it's all situational. I think location is going to factor in a little bit more when you take into account luxury.
I can tell you this: there are still homes, even in Orlando, that are setting records on sales, right? In every way, there's probably record numbers of people taking their homes off of the market, but there's still breaking records on the prices of homes that are being sold, right? So it's a very unique market. There are buyers, there are a lot of sellers, but I don't think there's a lot of distress in the market, right? When there's distress in the market, then it's a different story. That's when everything goes on sale, right? And I'm not seeing that.
Exactly.
So somebody says, if somehow property taxes are taken away in Florida, I think anybody who buys now will be happy, as I'm sure there will be a big incentive for people to buy again in Florida. There is a big push for it. I don't know how or when or what, but you're exactly right, right? The utopian market that everybody wants is not a fun one, right? And if property taxes do go away, oh boy, there's going to be a rush.
Welcome to competition. Yeah.
It's going to be really, really, really tough. Let me tell you guys, when I'm able to transfer to Florida, you guys will definitely be the one who I contact. I love how much it seems like you guys actually care for your clients. I can say this, just working alongside these two and the others on the team, that we have people on the team that actually care, right? And I think that it's easy to care when we're not forced to help people buy in a particular area or community, right? It's not like you're walking out of our model home and we're just like, what do I need to do? It's a little easier. We get to know you. We get to know the area that you want to be in, how you want it, what time and there's no rush on it. And with that, it allows us to really cater to your needs and your wants, I would say. Right. Chris, what's your thoughts on that? I know both of you guys do consultations, but somebody said, seems like you guys actually care. That's what they said.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, I agree. We appreciate you relaying that comment. I really think that we just take the initiative to learn your situation and present recommendations and put myself in your shoes and make sure that you guys are satisfied with the service that we provide you. We want to make sure that you guys are feel good throughout this entire process. And sometimes the home buying process can be intimidating, but we just want to give you assurance that it doesn't have to be. And we just want to make sure that we are just an extension of you guys and make sure that you're well educated. So you have that peace of mind when going through this process that we got your back.
Well said. And there's so many questions that you might not even think to ask throughout the process. So we're there to reassure you that you are making the right investment. home shopping should be fun. Is really what it comes down to. It shouldn't be that stressful. And I think we like to make it lighthearted, fun. We like to joke around with our clients and make sure that you're enjoying it as much as you're making a smart investment as well. But with our experience working with all the different builders, like you said, we're not forced to bring you to one builder or one community or one area. We just want to make sure that you get the right home in the right area, because it is one of the biggest changes you'll ever make in your life if you're relocating to Florida, right? Changes the whole outcome of your life. And I don't think anyone on the team takes that, lightly. We want to protect our clients. We want to make sure they're happy, that they're making the right investment, and that, you can prosper when you get to a nice place like Florida.
They know, my job on the team is making sure that we're taking care of our people, right? And that's one of the things that I can't go to sleep without, right? So we're constantly on top of each other, making sure, and it could definitely be a lot, but it's one of the pillars of us, right? We get a lot of people that do reach out to us, and customer service is at an all-time high right now. Like, we want to make sure that we're catering to your needs. But once again, it makes it easier when we don't have to help you in a particular community, in a particular home, at a particular time frame, right? Like, I think that helps open up so much for you guys, okay? Somebody says, you guys make a great end of a long Monday. Thank you so much. We thank you for tuning in for that.
That's awesome.
We really do. I think we're going to roll that. We're going to roll that gift card. We're going to do a $100 gift card to start next week.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You gotta roll it up 25 bucks every week if someone doesn't get it.
So somebody also says, nah, luxury market ain't taken. I'm in Bella Colina, and let me tell you, almost every lot is starting to show sold. I think it's all area dependent. It is all area dependent. You're exactly right. Once again, right? Like, I'm pretty sure of this, and this is no knock. Let's just say that there's a community that doesn't have a good rap. Somebody bought a piece of land, and it happens all the time, and builds this big, bad, beautiful home. Well, they're going to be stuck with that big, bad, beautiful home if nobody wants to be in that area, right? There's some cities that come to mind with me, and you have people that come in and build these big, bad custom homes because the piece of land costs $50,000. And, that's area dependency. You definitely want to be in the right area. So, but to answer the question of somebody, luxury homes are being built. They are being built. Right? I don't see anything tanking. And you could probably type it in, once again, YouTube, and you're going to get the flames and you're going to get the tanking thing. So, like, are there videos out there for it? Sure. Yeah. Right. Corey taking advantage of that deal last week, which I'm not allowed to say the number anymore, right? Like, that apparently a sign of tanking. But for us, we took advantage of it. Like, we took advantage of it. And we had to pick that, right? It wasn't at the price point. We had to go get it. Hey, guys, we need a Selling with More FLA series. I don't know if anybody in here is coming from my my main YouTube channel, just Christian Clay on YouTube. This is More FLA Homes. But yeah, I mean, the Christian Clay kind of started off with like the camera guy following me around. Me and Corey were looking at homes and stuff like that. So I really would love to get back to that. There's a lot of logistics behind it. And with this, I think we could bring you guys a lot of value on a daily basis without the Selling with More FLA. Maybe we'll do something like that. Sounds like
a nice Netflix show.
I know.
Everyone should just send an email. Gotta get a Netflix show. You're missing out.
These guys can probably tell you better than anybody, right? I'm always like, let's lock back in on our playbook that we run, right? And try not to stray too far away from it. But all in all, we love helping you guys out. We'll be in touch via email. Talk to you shortly. Love it. Chris went above and beyond for us in many ways. Absolutely love it. Have you guys ever had a crazy experience with a client before? Like, ever had someone back out a day of closing? Or we were just talking about that today. Yes.
As a matter of fact.
Absolutely. Well, let me tell you this, right? Like, a lot of you all that end up reaching out to us, we think you guys either love us to death or we've educated you enough to where you're like, hey, let me get some representation, right? We do get some people that reach out to us that are probably trying to just gather information and then leave. But we have some parameters in place where it's like, hey, if you're working with us, you're working with us, right? Because we get paid at closing from the builder or the seller. And so we try not to kind of advise people for free out there. But every now and then you get the wolves in sheep closing, where I think that there is that kind of DIY person that acts like they love us or whatever, and they'll go as far as to the finish line, and it just wasn't what it was really meant to be out there.
Yeah.
Right. But maybe you guys might have a story that you can talk about somebody backing out the day of closing. I have one, but maybe you guys might have one.
I've seen it happen a few times working in general real estate and working for the builder. Sometimes people get cold feet. Sometimes someone can lose a job, can't sell a home. Like, things happen throughout the process. But I think in our environment now, we're able to jump on those opportunities for some of our clients. When the builder has a home that was canceled on the day of closing, they want to sell that home, and we make aggressive offers on those. So, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And I think that we seek really good opportunities with homes that people back out on the last day.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I think. I've heard a lot of stories from like people backing out on the day of closing, trying to get their money back, situations like of some sort. And honestly, people back out of homes on the day of closings for reasons that we may not know. We probably won't ever know, but I think that we do a really, really good job with the families that trust and hire us to really, right before you go into contract, really discuss any potential scenario that we can think of, the worst case scenario we can think of, and make sure there's a solution for it. And so that way you're like, all right, like we're good. Like there's no buyer's remorse with buying this home. We do a really good job at that.
One of the things that I liked, because there could be many reasons, right? There's people that end up not getting the job that they were transferring down for, right? Or maybe they couldn't sell their home and there's a home contingency that's in place. And then you got your people that have cold feet, right? And all builders' contracts are different, but kind of in the same lane in a sense that they're going to look out for their best interest, right? And the only real way, like you can sign anything that you want to, but the real loss is losing money, right? So when you put money down, that's when we want to dig in and say, hey, look, here are the only two things that you can do that can potentially get your money back. You're either buying this home or this has to happen for you to get your money back. So you're either buying it or losing it, pretty much, right? And we want to go over that with everybody. And we want to make it so clear, and we've had people that have backed out and understood, right? It was so clear to them, they're just like, I know I'm losing my money. I know I'm losing my money, right? And, one person has done it because of one of the comments we actually had here where they thought that the market wasn't doing, and guess what? They came back so they backed out, they lost their money, they thought the market was going to go down, and then circled back months later and got back into the market, right? And so, you got to, once again, you can't be finicky with it. Like, have some conviction, the reason why you want to move and where you want to move, and let's just find the best way to get it done for you guys, right? I'm gonna say something here. Somebody says, which one of you three holds the records for the highest price home sold? Don't be shy. Say the number. Bruh. 3, bruh. Out of you 2, maybe.
It's got to be you, bro.
6.9.
There you go.
6.9. 6.9.
Got it.
But
big growing boy.
Listen, I think, I don't know, new construction, you don't really see that number in new construction. Like, we've really transitioned into doing a lot of new construction heavy. I would say the highs right now are like 1.2, 1.3, somewhere around there in the highs,
exactly.
right? But when you're on the beach, and you got a resale, it's a little bit of a difference.
A little different. Absolutely.
Let's see here. Real estate agents suck these days. Nice seeing people like you guys who are actually good for once. I love that. Thank you so much. Like, that is, we don't want to come on here to show that we're different. We want to prove it to you guys, right? And that's why we like to bring our stories and a little bit of education with it. Are we perfect? No, I don't think we have the most perfect flow on things, but a lot of people reach out to us because we educate them and help them out, which shows us that, we're doing something right out there. Love it.
Yep.
I'm hoping Chris G will get me one of those great deals working on Zephyr Hills and Wesley Chapel deals. Love it, love it, love it.
Let's go.
Well, I'm supposed to close on Toll Brothers, and if I were to back out now, I'd lose $62,500 deposit. Contract says it would sue for another $62,500. Crazy what people would do for that.
Yeah, man. And like you said, these contracts, they're industry standard builder contracts. It's like similar verbiage between every builder, but they are they're there to protect themselves. They're not there to put, in your best interests. But we can go through those contracts with you, answer those questions, make sure that you're educated, like Chris was saying, on if you're going to lose a deposit or not, or what's the situation that you can get out of this contract, last case scenario. But we always have a plan B and a plan C so that we're ready for whatever goes through, during the process. But I think that's the way we help our clients too.
I would say, go ahead, Chris. Go for it.
No. I think I'm starting to see a lot of families lean on us where they have a good grasp and understanding of what they want to buy, and they see value at the price point that they're purchasing. And it's really a matter of leaning on us to be an extension of them and be another set of eyes and ears to make sure that the home is delivered to them. A lot of clients that are doing to-be builds, like, lean on someone to just be the eyes and ears. That if you can't make it to the showings, you can't be available to be at the home. Like, why not have someone that's going to be there inspecting the home, getting another visual to make sure that it's good. So I'm starting to see a lot of families lean on us when it comes to that, because like I said, anyone can go in a contract. We want to get you to the closing table, make sure you're happy.
That's a good point, Chris. We have someone right now from Kansas that's building a home here in Tampa, and we've been able to get to the 30-minute appointment that you have to fly in town for, take off work, book a hotel, get a rental car, you're spending all this money for like a 30-minute meeting where we can be on site, taking that video, flying the drone. I've been doing every step of
as long as the video doesn't
process.
look like that last house that we saw.
It's not, it does not look like that. This is from us. So, it's going to look high quality.
But Corey got that new phone. He got that new iPhone.
Yeah, man, I'm stepping it up. But look, we can do a step-by-step building process. And I think at one point we're going to have a video where we're showing all the stages of new construction, and we're going to be able to explain what these stages look like when we get the inspections. That's going to be a great video we got coming out probably end of year.
We have some good questions that are coming in. Lil Jack, here's my thoughts on the whole suing for damages and stuff. We've found that most of the time, I don't know if your home is a custom home, but most of the time builders are okay with just taking the money and then selling the home for, if they got to sell it quickly, the price of your deposit already, right? So if your deposit's $62,000 and they need to sell your home, they're probably going to list it for a while, and then they'll drop the price maybe $62,000 and kind of balance it out that way. Obviously, the contract, I've never seen it. Let me just say that, right? I don't want to advise you in any other way. Most of the time, they want to wash their hands and get it on the market and get to the next person, because you got to remember legal fees, all of that stuff takes, a lot of time and money. Somebody also asked, doesn't a buyer have 15 days to back out for any reason? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, on the resale side, you do have inspection periods, and that could be potentially 15 days. Kind of sounds right with what people would put down. Hey, I got 15 days to inspect this property. If I don't like what I see or we can't come to terms, then I can back out and get my money back. Another person says new build contracts, though, are a bit ridiculous compared to resale. They have almost no wiggle room to do anything. I remember mine had no inspection contingencies, appraisal contingencies, etc., etc. Listen, guys. It's a little it's a little better in this market. 3 years ago, it was bad. They were saying you cannot do an inspection on this home at all. Right. I don't even sometimes it was sight unseen, because you remember you had people moving here, and that's when supply and demand was the other way around. Right. When prices were low and rates were low. And I think a lot of people wanting that type of market. It's not fun. It is not fun. It is not fun.
Yeah, we had people
Kansas City, go Chiefs. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. I know I'm supposed to be directing.
We had people offering $50,000, $75,000 over asking price. There was, at some point with the builders, you had an offer sheet where you had to pick option 1, 2, and 3 of the homes you want, and then they'd wait till a release date and call you and tell you which home you got. You didn't even know what you were going to get at this point. So yeah, those markets are not fun. It's a buyer's market. There's options. You have a little more time than being like, hey, if we see homes in the morning, they're going to be sold by the evening if we don't say yes. So I think this is a great time to buy. And I think when the builders are paying closing costs, giving you below market interest rates, throwing everything at you right now, it's like, take advantage, because when it shifts, like you said, it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, for sure. Seeing those contracts from these builders and looking at how the contracts are similar but vary, like sometimes the way a builder operates just doesn't align with your situation. So they may not be a good fit for you. So I mean, those contracts are sometimes airtight, but as you said, a little bit more flexibility. We see builders wanting to work on getting the home delivered to you successfully. So we don't take the approach where we try to be like it's us against them. We want to work collaboratively to make sure you have a really good experience. But if for whatever reason they drop the ball, we're going to hold them accountable. So we always try to let our families know, hey, as long as you are performing as a buyer, if there is a hiccup throughout the process, we know it was on the builder, not us, and we'll just make sure that we give them an opportunity to fix it. But sometimes they try to sneak around and not try to fix it, and that's where it's just like, hey, we send Corey in and get him.
Somebody says, "Oh yeah, I was able to actually do an inspection, but they couldn't go in the attic roof or the electric box thing." I was like, "Dang, what they hiding?"
Yeah.
Thankful to. This is something that is pretty common right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've even had a construction manager who I had to almost like, I'm not even going to say it here on camera, but like told me that we couldn't fly. He's like, if you ever bring a inspector to this community that's going to fly a drone over my home, you're never allowed back in here. You know me. I can't hold my tongue. I can't hold but we're starting to see, like, okay, you're not allowed to go on roof. That's fine. We have an inspector that's going to fly the drone over this kind of bypass that because we want to see what the shingles look like, right? We want to see what the fascia looks like. And then you start to get, which they can't do, right? There's no law saying that you can't fly the drone. The inspector is allowed to do what they want to do. But we found out that was a construction manager in a community that was cutting corners.
Yep.
And that's all it is, right? They're going to claim as damages. I don't want you to walk on the roof and damage it, which I get it. Like, let's just play devil's advocate on both sides, right? If I was building homes and some bozo starts walking on my roof and screwing it up, I get it. But then when we start flying a drone and you start to, now I'm like, bro, what are you hiding, right? What are you hiding?
And we've seen some builders increase the inspectors like auto policy up to some astronomical number that they just don't cover, just to try to push inspectors out. They're like, oh, we require this amount and this liability insurance that they need to have, which isn't even necessary a lot of the times. But it's those little ways, like you said, to cut corners to make sure that, oh, you got the inspector, it was the last day, oh, we don't accept him, now you went past your time period, no inspection for you.
Yep, and the verbiage sometimes is off. We just had a recent experience with a client that was purchasing a specific quick move-in home that had a specific frontal elevation that had shutters on the home. But when they walked the home, it didn't have shutters, and it was supposedly like move-in ready. And then we contacted the sales rep, and they started sending us like a paperwork stating that, oh, for whatever reason, it doesn't have to, like, it may potentially the how do I say, like, the internet images can be off.
Oh yeah.
So like
Enhanced
it's almost
or
like a
whatever.
little off, but like we kind of just took more initiative. Like, hey, there is a cost for this elevation. It should come with shutters. The photo shows it, and like the construction manager didn't give any pushback. Contacted permitting, figured out what was going on, and they got the shutters. They actually got the shutters installed today. So I mean, I could see where they could try to get around it, but at least today, with the relationships that we build with the construction managers in these communities that we help families purchase a lot in, we can see where sometimes, these builders can go a little above and beyond when they see the More FLA logo.
Hey, somewhat true, people. Somewhat true. I've had, listen, there was a time when one of our agents was submitting an offer and the rep had to say, hey, this is so-and-so. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll give it to them. Okay, so somebody says, and here we go, right? And this is true. I'm not going to lie. D.R. Horton let me back out 1 week before closing, and I'm not even lying. They gave me a full deposit back. I was surprised because D.R. Horton usually gets a lot of, hey, this is true. This is something that we've seen before. You losing the job made it to where you couldn't qualify for the home, right? A lot of times you need to fully qualify for the home, and there's opportunity to where they won't keep the deposit if you're not qualified for the home. So you were qualified before, but before closing, if you lose your job, technically, you're not qualified, right? And there's some cases that builders will be able to get your money back. And I know that could be a surprise because D.R. Horton and, the name and everything that kind of comes behind it online from the name. Yeah. But yeah, I would say, D.R. Horton has probably given most of our clients their deposits back in issues that were
honestly, the builders are not in the business of just trying to hold on deposits and resell a home. Like, they want to get you to the finish line. That's why they incentivize you with closing costs and special rates to use their preferred mortgage lenders, because then they can manage the whole process to the closing table, and they're going to know when there's a hurdle. If they have to reach out to your Rocket Mortgage guy who's in California and he's on vacation, things aren't going to get done in an efficient manner. So they're like, if you work inside with our mortgage lender, we can get you to that finish line. We can know you're qualified to buy this home. So they really want to just deliver the home. They don't want to hold your
Why is the
deposit
Rocket
and have to
Mortgage guy
resell it.
always on vacation though?
Mortgage lenders are always on vacation, man, I swear. Maybe that's what we should have done.
All right, guys, if you guys have more questions, if you got Corey, man, they put how many miles do you have on that Tesla now? Corey just got a car. He probably has 100,000 miles on it.
I know. Seriously, we're going to be working it up there pretty quickly. I'm going to have to get a new one in a year or two, but Chris is in the hey, Chris is driving electric too now.
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
Oh my goodness! We got to get you guys solar panels on your roof. I'm over here. Guess what? I'm getting a diesel. I'm getting a diesel tomorrow.
He's getting a Hummer.
No Hummer. I'm getting a diesel. Somebody says, "No, Toll Brothers took my deposit last year. We begged, and they said no, nothing that they can do. This one was one day after I was able to back out. Greedy company." Yeah, a lot of them are. I mean, this is no shot at one. This is definitely no shot at one, but
there's no like direct math in it. I see it a lot from like just speaking with like sales reps that we work with, that like if people complain enough and they just go on a like, I don't know, a tirade and complain, sometimes they'll just be like, whatever, here's your money back.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they technically don't have to. Like, they see it as you put a
In the
deposit
contract.
on this home. We took this home off the market. You signed this contract. that you're
especially if it's a
moving
unique
forward.
home.
And like, this is
now, if they feel
liquidated
like they're going to
damages.
sell that home
Yeah.
next week, it's a little different. They may wash their hands and just like get out of my way, right? That kind of may be the conversation. But if you build some sort of home that's kind of custom to you, or maybe it's not unique, maybe the lot, and they know that they're going to struggle selling it, it's like the angry baby mama, right? It's like the angry baby mama. No, you're gonna pay for this. You're gonna pay for this.
Yeah.
You gonna pay. Was that a good one?
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a
It's
good one.
relatable for everybody.
Hopefully,
It's relatable.
Hopefully, we don't have angry baby mamas out there. Okay, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. Next week, we're gonna roll over $100 gift card courtesy of Corey on a few homes. We're gonna show off homes, and we're gonna let you guys guess the price on those homes. Here's a good shot of downtown Mount Dora. Gorgeous place. But yeah. I guess we're going to roll off here. We have gone an hour and 16 minutes. Make sure you guys hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Catch you guys on the next one.